Well, hello there, Jackie, and welcome to the wonderful world of weird news.
Hello. Thank you for
Obviously,
having me.
as is tradition, is this real or fake?
Hmm. It looks like it could be real.
Interesting. And how would you know that this thing is real? What is this thing? Should it be real?
It looks to be an Oculus Quest
And wouldn't you
on a
know it,
table.
we're here tonight. So let me just quickly turn that off. Bam! First, first weird news in VR. I couldn't find an avatar I wanted. I went for this thing. However, should I wish to mimic the Avali, I can. But until then,
I love that
am I
avatar.
real or fake? That's the question.
That's true.
Do you think I'd pass? Hello, fellow creature.
Hello.
Do not worry. Do not look behind the mask. But yes,
Beautiful.
I thought when you want to look at something, let me
Hmm.
know, and I will open it up on the Discord for you, and obviously for everyone else at home, I can pop up the window.
Hmm.
But shall we begin?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what Lego is made out of?
I would assume plastic.
Yes, but what is the most expensive Lego made out of?
It's gonna be like 24 karat gold, isn't it?
You're not thinking sci-fi enough, because you see, Lego has made 15 bricks, I believe.
Hmm.
Let me just double check. Yeah, they've made Lego bricks out of a meteorite.
Really?
Yes. There's only a couple of them because obviously meteorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lego has made bricks out of a meteorite.
That's that's actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Would you like to see what they look like?
Yeah.
Well, let me just get it here. There's only a couple of them, like I said, but here it is. These lovely bricks.
Hold on a second.
You can see that they're definitely layered. Like clearly, it's just the brick dust mixed with like a resin.
Yeah.
But yeah, they come in this lovely case.
How much are they? How much are they going for?
Oh, well, you see, they're currently going to, I believe. I'm trying to think where they're going. I believe they're going. Yeah, they'll be on display at the Lego house in Billund, Denmark,
Okay,
and in select stores worldwide.
that's beautiful.
But yeah, you could get space Lego. I don't know if I'd want
Hmm.
space Lego, but why not?
No, couldn't really do much with them. They'd be like a
They look clunky.
like yeah, like a conversation piece at most.
Like what's weird is like if I mix them with a normal Lego piece, I feel like they would just smush. They look smooshy.
Yeah, they do look very smooshy.
Yes, back to VR. Yes. So next on the docket, uh, do you know who the Oilers are?
I do not.
They are a lovely, lovely ice hockey team,
Mm-hmm.
and recently they lost.
Oh,
So, how do you think fans reacted to this loss?
I would imagine not very well.
Yeah, but in fact, it was so bad. Normally, you'd think maybe a riot. No,
Mm-hmm.
Oilers fans are too heartbroken to riot. It's like, we'll just go home.
So
It's
they
okay.
just
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
sitting on the couch eating ice cream,
Ah, God,
watching
we're
soap
so
operas.
sorry. We don't want to riot. No, no, we're good.
No.
Oh, goodness. Ah, well, since all these stories are obviously, unfortunately, out of order, we'll just be
Mhm.
shotgunning it around.
All right.
Can you tell me about raw dogging on a flight?
I don't know about raw dogging on a flight.
Well, there's this weird trend, right? There's this weird trend on TikTok. All the
Mhm.
kids are doing it. So it's raw dogging on a flight. And what do you think that entails? If you're just sitting there doing it, you're sitting doing it.
Like either doing nothing or not having a carry on.
You know what? You're pretty much spot on. It's doing nothing. You have to literally hands either side, stare straight forward, and do fuck all for the flight. Just stare straight forward.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
You don't want to raw dog it for the TikTok clout.
No, no. I mean, how would you get that on TikTok if you were raw dogging it? Because if
The
you're
flights are
filming
like
it,
what,
you're
2
doing
hours, if not
something.
more.
You're doing something.
I assume someone else would probably have to,
Be
like
filming.
film it for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't raw dog alone. You must raw dog with friends.
Yeah, obviously. But no,
Oh
I couldn't imagine doing
no,
that.
no.
My brain is just like I've don't get me wrong, I haven't been on many flights,
Hmm.
but like I can't
Like
do that.
for me, the only thing I could do the raw dogging thing with is probably a haircut. Since, if scissors are by my head, I'd much rather stay still and not really talk or anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Now, rhinos. Speaking of
Rhinos.
raw dogging, we'll talk about a horny bunch. Rhinos.
All right.
How are they stopping poachers for good?
Oh, I think I might have heard about
It's
this.
very interesting.
Aren't they like basically dyeing the ivory on their horns, ruining it?
No, they're not doing that. It's something
Okay.
more 1950s esque.
Oh. Okay.
So, can you tell me one of the hip new things in the 50s?
Cocaine.
Cocaine, but it glows. This one,
Oh. Oh, making it radioactive?
yes, making it radioactive, so it won't hurt the animal,
Mhm.
but the horn itself will then become radioactive. So if they try to get it through customs, the sensors will go off. And if they try and
Okay.
crush it for Chinese medicine, well, let's just say it's poison.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt the animal, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's like now a permanent way to stop poachers. Just be like, yeah, well, I mean, if you do it, you're dead. You're quite literally going to die.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't need to do it anyway. They should need to just stop poaching.
Yeah. I think someone brought up painting the horns. I think they did that at one point, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't, unfortunately. Unless
Yeah.
it like imbues and stains it, but even then, like, it'll still be ground up
Because
into Chinese
I know they
medicine.
did that with elephants.
Yes, they did.
Mm.
Now, next one, vastly different from the previous
Mhm.
story. Like I said, none of these are normally they're a bit more correlated. Florida man. Now, what happens when Florida man sneezes?
uh, he shits himself. I
Uh,
don't know.
and a bit more. His entire intestines came out of his ass.
Really?
Yes, he'd
Yeesh.
recently had surgery, and sneezed too aggressively, and yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good.
And new fear unlocked.
No, I
God
know.
damn. It's
Well,
all the bath salts.
oh, it's all the bath salts. Only the finest lavender. Now, over in Canada, I don't know if this is really like, it says he's made history. I'm kind of calling bullshit, okay? Because I could make the same history. Just say no to this question. Would you vote for me for president?
No.
I've made the same history as this Canadian. Because this Canadian has made history by receiving 0 election votes. I I guess he has to be on the ballot, which in and of itself is an accomplishment, but I don't know. You could just say don't vote for me, do something. It doesn't feel like it should be too hard.
I mean, you know how the world works, especially on the internet. If you say don't do something, they're gonna do
Yeah, that is very true.
it.
Now, next. What would you do if you were trapped in a porta potty but really needed to get out?
Tried to kick down the door.
Yes. Now, you would have thought that you would had strong legs for this because the person who was trapped was an Olympic athlete.
Oh.
Now, before their race, they got trapped in a porta potty, couldn't get out,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone heard them, managed to get it open for them, and instead of like saying anything, they just sprinted for their race. I mean, they set a record as well. Like, she's an astounding athlete. But she set a
Damn.
record for the full 100 meters. But yeah, just stuck in a porta potty, then just straight and sprinted.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So how did you win your gold? Well, I was on the shitter.
I got stuck
Something
and
ain't
I
right.
exploded out.
Now, speaking of space bricks from before,
Mm-hmm.
Boeing. Have you heard about what Boeing's done?
Yeah, I've heard about what Boeing's done.
Do you want to tell me what Boeing's done?
Uh, admitted to killing whistleblowers.
Oh no, that wasn't it. But that damn. Um.
Yeah.
So what happened is Boeing's Starliner has just left 2 astronauts up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a trouble with the docking procedure, and there's 2 astronauts just stuck in space, and they have no idea when they can get them back.
Oh no, that is like up there with like worst fear
Oh yeah, definitely.
scenarios. Just like, what do you do?
I mean, I don't think there's much you can do. You're in
No,
space. You can't
there
exactly
really
step
isn't.
out. Apologies, I was just hydrating, so my avatar was just like, oh.
Exactly.
But yeah, like the fact is they've just like trapped 2 people in space, and now that that story is being covered, like I'm really hoping that people keep on this shit, and Boeing just don't go, oh yeah, they definitely came back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No.
We sent them to a farm in upstate Utah. I mean, for many people, can you tell me where Utah is?
I mean, I know where Utah is.
Ah,
But,
fair.
yeah.
I was trying to think of one of the states that people would be like, eh, Iowa.
Iowa, I might have a little more I know the general location of it.
It's somewhere
I
in the
could
middle.
point it out on a map, but
Somewhere in the
yeah,
middle. Could be anywhere.
it could be anywhere,
Now,
somewhere.
can you tell me
It's
about
not
Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Yes, the
This-
6 foot snake.
Oh, I'm intrigued. I don't
Now,
think I've heard of Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is a 6 foot snake.
Mm-hmm.
He is male.
All right.
He has not been in a pen or in any proximity of a female or male or any other snake in years. However, he
Oh,
has recently just given birth to 14 young snakes.
huh.
Yeah, they're calling it a virgin birth.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a rare phenomenon called parthenogenesis.
I guess they have this like a fail safe to
Yeah,
reproduce
it's kind of like
asexually.
well, I must survive. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
extremely rare phenomenon. I didn't know it was a thing. If April was here,
Hmm.
April is mistress of snakes, so she would have told us.
Mm-hmm. We need to get April in VR.
Yes,
That'd be
definitely.
funny.
Well, I'm currently using Lee's VR headset, which would be the one that April would be using. Now, next story is interesting. Do you remember the Suez Canal with the Ever Given?
I believe so.
It was the boat that got, got stuck. Suez Canal
You
looked
got stuck.
quite choppy waters, all things considering. Also very tight. Now, if the water was extremely chill, like literally there could not be a wave,
Mm-hmm.
do you still think the Ever Given would have gotten stuck?
Uh, honestly, probably.
Well, the reason I say that
Fucking-
is because of this. So let me quickly bring this bad boy up. So this is a lovely thing here. Boop. Yeah, this is a cargo ship that got stuck in the Cambridge River.
Huh.
It's just a river. There's no waves, no nothing. Completely straight. Fucking wide as sin. So it's not like it's not with the Ever Given where there was like a little bit of clearance on either side. There's loads of room.
Yeah. How do you even get into that situation?
Like, look at this shit.
Like, what were you trying to do? That's my main question. Were you trying to turn around? Because that's not
I'll tell you
happening.
right now. This person tried to be cocky and tried to like fucking Tokyo drift this shit. Almost certainly,
Good lord.
this person tried to Tokyo drift this shit. Because
Were you bored?
like, look, it's just completely straight, completely wide. It's just like you can easily make it through there. The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh, people, man, honestly. Yes. Now onto the video games section.
Oh, video games.
Would you say that there's obviously certain fan bases which are associated with certain things? Would you say that people who play fighting games are aggressive or celebrate aggressively?
Yeah, they can be pretty damn into it.
Now,
That's not a bad thing.
no, it's not. I'm just saying. But there was a lovely tournament. And what if I told you that this person who won won a prize? He would have won money for the thing, but he ended up paying more than he won.
Really?
How do you think that's
Like
possible?
to be there?
No. It wasn't it wasn't to be there. He won the first place prize, but he ended up paying more than he won.
I'm guessing he got hit with a bunch of fines.
Yes. You see, he
Hmm.
celebrated so aggressively, he threw a chair and it smashed a $3,000 light, which he had to pay for.
Oh, Jesus.
The event organizer said, no more fucking throwing shit. Otherwise, the next time I'm just banning people. If people start breaking shit, you're just getting banned. That's it. Because
Yeah.
it was a relatively small thing. I think the prize was like 500 US dollars.
Hmm. No, he's lucky that he didn't get banned.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ethan's correct. Yeah, the first place prize. Apologies, Ethan and Lanky. I'm just have to look up in the VR world and be like, ah, yes, now I can see the chat. I'm just like, eh. But yes. Now, oh yes. Now, what does another state man have a beef with Florida man?
Mhm.
And have you ever been so annoyed you've flown 1,000 miles to go and beat this person with a hammer?
uh, I can't say I haven't had the thought hasn't crossed my mind, but I would never go through with it.
Yes. Well, this person flew 1,000 miles from one state all the way to Florida just to beat this dude with a hammer. Like the
Why?
fuck? They
Was
called
it
him a
like
bad sport.
I
Bad
mean,
sport. Bad sport.
where's the lie?
Well, I mean,
Obviously.
that's true. I guess he just wanted to really prove he was a good sport.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. Now, me and Ethan have been playing the Elden Ring DLC.
Hmm. How's
Definitely
that
my
been
cup of tea.
going?
Um, now it's been really fun, um, but it has been nerfed somewhat because the Elden Ring
Oh
DLC had
yeah.
a patch that made it easier. To be fair, you would have thought Elden Ring from Software, they have a reputation for making hard games.
Yeah.
I
It's just
think
really it's just really funny to see all these like people who are fans of Dark Souls go from like saying get good to
yes.
oh it's too hard.
I really don't get it. Honestly, it's just very
Yeah.
bizarre. Like you would have thought that From Software and all like the company have a reputation for making hard games, and then they're
Mhm.
complaining it's hard. It it's like walking into a it's like walking into a furniture shop and saying where's the clothes.
Yeah.
It's very jarring, but either way, like game journalists had fun with them, because obviously they had to play it to make their reviews. And they said,
Yeah.
"Oh well, good luck, guys. Now you won't need to be as good as us game journalists to play the game." Such a sassy thing. And another story from the From Software people, the main guy who made the game says he's really bad at video games, but he still makes
uh,
hard and impossible games. I guess it's just so he can make others suffer.
yeah, because it's
Oh.
Miyazaki, right?
Yes, Miyazaki.
Mhm.
Now, I know football isn't your cup of tea,
Mhm.
but FIFA are doing esports. Can you tell me what game FIFA is using as their esports game?
Uh, I'm gonna go throw out a guess. 2020.
No, Rocket League.
Really?
Yes, FIFA have officially said that they will host an actual Rocket League World Cup, because they said it's pretty much football. So their
I
FIFA
mean,
fully announced a worldwide Rocket League tournament.
interesting.
Yeah, they said it's a football esport. Uh, just quick story. The new Crazy Taxi game is going to be an open world triple A game according to Sega.
Wait, they're making a new Crazy Taxi?
Yeah, it's meant to be an open world MMO,
Huh.
and it's apparently triple A according to Sega.
I mean, that sounds interesting,
It
but
does, but all I can think of is like the old arcade game. It's a vast. If they're saying it's triple A,
hmm
like that means it's got a decent amount of money behind it. So it'll be interesting to see
yeah,
what happens with it.
yeah, it will be interesting.
There has been some screenshots which I can show you later on.
All right.
Ah, yes. Now, have you ever played Splatoon? Oh,
Yes, I have played Splatoon.
I see that
Oh,
Jackie has left the instance. I'm now
oh, am
talking.
I?
I'm now talking to the ghost of Jackie.
Damn. Okay, hold on. I'll be
S-
right back in. But
Spirits, spirits.
spirits.
Have you played
Ooh.
Splatoon, spirits?
Yes, I played the original Splatoon.
Well, what would you do if you'd constantly lost a if you'd lost a couple of games in Splatoon?
Uh, I don't know. Keep trying or play
Keep
something else.
Wait, keep trying or play something else. That seems like a reasonable response. Hello again. Welcome back.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's fine. That seems like a reasonable response. You see, one Japanese gamer decided to send 39 bomb threats to Nintendo.
Re- That's stupid.
Of course, it's stupid. Yeah, because that's a reasonable and measured response to losing a couple of games back to back.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think. Oh
Jesus.
goodness. Now, Jackie,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think of feet?
No comment.
What do you think of wine? Also, no comment.
I mean, I like wine, all right.
Well, what if this wine was crushed by a foot model's feet? You see, a foot model is selling wine with grapes crushed by her bare feet for $100.
Okay, one, probably sell it for more.
Yeah,
And
I
two,
would have
I
thought
don't
like
know. I wouldn't buy it.
I mean, yeah, like what like it still has to go through like loads of the fucking process. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it gets you drunk all the same. You might
Yeah,
as well
it's
get
still
like a
just
three
wine. I
dollar
I don't give
bottle.
a flying fuck.
Yeah,
Also, like she's really marketed herself low if it's just like $100 a bottle.
$100 a bottle. Yeah, no, that's a little.
I mean, to be fair, it is safer than what happened to five fishermen.
Oh.
Now, if you found a random bottle in the ocean and it had a liquid in, just, you're out fishing, middle of the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
you find a random bottle with a liquid in. What's your first thought?
That there's probably like a shipwreck or something.
No, clearly your first thought should be, let's drink this shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, they all died. So, no one knows what was in the fucking bottle, because they all drank it and then they died. Don't just drink a random bottle you find in the ocean.
Yeah,
Fuck is
no.
wrong with you?
Like, don't get me wrong. There are some like certain wines and stuff that they have found that have been like still drinkable. But
Yes,
like that's after they've tested it.
yes, after they've tested it and made sure it's safe, not just like five
Eh,
mates on a boat going like, "Hey, I found this bottle. I wonder where it leads. Perhaps it's from the Titanic."
yeah,
It just very stupid shit, honestly.
that's very stupid.
Now, if you lost your passport in Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do about it?
Uh, Knowing me, I would probably panic.
And what if you just lost it and then you went back home and then forgot about it and got a new passport? Would you think anything about your lost passport?
um, I would be concerned.
Well, in if it was lost in Egypt, you kind of have a right to be, because a Russian woman learned that she's legally married to an Egyptian man after losing her passport 2 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. She found out that she was married to some random Egyptian man because she lost her passport.
Damn.
I assume this person found the passport and was just like, "Yep, he has all the information about my lovely wife," which I love dearly, so much.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just very very bizarre.
That is very weird.
Now, what do you know about World War II weaponry?
Uh, Honestly, very little.
Do you know what a German grenade looked like?
Yes, it's like the stick that has the thing you pull and throw it.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
stick, big explosive in the top. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
you know what I would think when I saw this stick grenade?
What?
Hammer. You see, a woman has been using an active stick grenade as a hammer for 20 years.
Huh.
She's fine. But yeah, she's just like, "Oh, hammer. Boom, boom, bang."
Boom, boom, boom. I mean, by all intents and purposes, it technically should be fine for that,
You
as long as you
say
don't
the
like reignite the fuse.
No, the thing is, you say that, but although it
Hmm.
should logically be fine, the thing with munitions over time is they rapidly decay.
Yeah.
Like they become extremely dangerous and like extremely prone to just anything sending them off. I'll tell you right now,
Yeah.
there's a thing off the UK coast. There's a ship off the UK coast that has been there. It's one of yours.
Hmm.
And it was sending ammo over and bombs and stuff, but it just capsized. Wasn't shot or anything, just capsized, and it's really close to the coast. But it's still there, capsized, sunk, and there's a fuck ton of bombs in it. And like they have to keep checking on it because they can't remove it. Because if they remove it, there's a
Yeah.
chance it'll go off. But if it does go off, there's a chance it will destroy quite a lot of the surrounding area.
Hmm.
So yeah, we just have an active bomb on the coast.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, this is just me telling you weird history. So you know the bit between like Ireland and the mainland UK.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a big trench in between that. Now, obviously, it's quite deep.
Hmm.
And what do you do with a deep hole other than fill it with explosives that you didn't want or didn't use during the war?
Uh, Stay the fuck away from it.
Well, yeah, they're all there, just in between Ireland and the UK. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can only imagine like anyone who lives in like Ireland or Northern Ireland just going over to the UK. Every boat trip over, there's just bombs in the middle.
Bombs.
Just bombs. But yes, next story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a woman tried to poison her husband with herbicide, um, what do you think her excuse was, or why she did it?
I would guess life insurance money.
No, she just said she wanted to be mean.
That's not being mean.
What
That's
do you mean?
being
That's bit. What?
psychotic.
I'll poison you because I'm feeling mean.
Mean.
Oh God, honestly, it's just stupid. Like, what? I don't know what their logic is. They're like, what is if you hated someone? If that was just being mean, what is like the next tier? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I hated him, therefore I decided to destroy his lineage.
Burying a Bowie knife into their chest.
Jesus.
That's one step from being mean.
Now, how would a millionaire spite his wife? Since obviously, we've talked about a wife being mean to the husband. How would a millionaire decide to be mean to his wife?
Cancel her cards and leave her.
Good idea. Or you could just burn down your own house. That works too.
Oh god, I guess that works too. You know what? I think this guy and the woman from the last story should get married and
Yes. He literally burned his own house just so his wife couldn't have it.
okay.
Just like the fuck. The next
It's
one,
like
though. Next thing is definitely one I have to show you. So, can you tell me how long is the longest bike?
The longest bike?
Yes, the longest bike, like a bicycle.
Is it like they're like 30 feet?
You're not thinking.
Or
Well, you need to transform that by quite a bit because this is the longest bike, right here. This is
50...
the longest bike, which is 55 meters or 180 feet.
Jesus.
There it is.
How do you even get that to, how do you ride that?
What, the big lump of rebar?
Yeah.
And it's got its fucking steamroller tire. I have no idea, honestly. It's just so bizarre.
How
Also,
do you turn? That's
there is no
question.
turning. There is no turning on a bike that is 180 feet.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, that was definitely one of those ones where I had to like tab out just to show you. It's just like you can't really explain that.
No, you can't.
Now, next, what do you think cosmic baseball is? Because obviously baseball is America's sport, isn't it? I believe.
Yes.
Now, what do you think cosmic baseball is?
Baseball in space.
That would be great, just like the Space Force. But no.
On the moon.
Cosmic baseball is this, and I think I should show you this one as well. It is glow-in-the-dark baseball. It's the future of sport, apparently.
That's pretty dope, actually. I like that.
I'm down for it, honestly. Just like watching the ball just have like almost like a laser.
I would actually, I would actually go to a baseball game.
Look at them go. It's very
That's
90s.
awesome, actually.
It feels very 90s.
It's very 90s bowling alley / arcade.
Yeah, it really, really is. But yeah, I'm totally down for that. Like, I'm not a sports person, but damn, that looks fun.
It does look a lot. Hey, look, there's the woman uses a hand grenade as a hammer.
Exactly. Ah, when in Rome.
Yeah.
Now, do you know the rapper BG?
BG, I do not.
Neither do I. I don't. I wouldn't say I know his music. However, uh, he has been ordered by the US government to have all future songs approved by them.
Really? What did he
Yes.
do?
Well, they've ruled that they've it's claimed that his freedom of speech is like he's just putting like stuff that they don't want in his rap lyrics.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think they
Like,
should like just say no. You have to go by the US before you're allowed to release anything.
it depends. Is he like giving away like government secrets in
No,
his rap lyrics or something?
no,
I don't know.
it's very strange, but alas.
Mhm.
Now, where is Boston? I believe it's Massachusetts, isn't it?
Yes, it is in the northeast of the United States.
Now, can you tell me what Boston is doing to their public transport to make it seem a bit more friendly?
Are they dressing it up to look like characters?
You know what? You're not far off because this is what they're doing. You see, they're adding googly eyes to trains and buses.
That's that's awesome. I like that
Yeah,
actually. I like that a lot.
wouldn't you want to ride this train? Oh,
Yes.
this one
I
looks
want to
so.
hug that train.
I'm not sure if this one looks sad or not. Because like it
It
depends
does
on where
look.
you look. Either the downward semicircle is like a frowny face, or the bumper is the face.
Oh yeah.
That one looks derpy.
That one looks like you stretched a duck across the the front of a train.
But yeah, I'm totally down for Boston subway trains.
Yes.
Oh
I
goodness,
approve.
10 out of 10 would go to Boston again.
Mhm.
Oh, now this is definitely more of an American thing. I've
Mhm.
seen them in movies, but I've not had them. S'mores.
Mhm.
Can you tell me what a s'mores is?
Yes, a s'more is graham crackers,
Uh huh.
and you stick between them a chocolate bar and a melted marshmallow.
Now, what if I told you that there is it's an ode to summer. You see, Nissan's Campfire S'mores Cup Noodles are now a thing.
Uh,
What do you mean, You guys
first
have
of
made them.
all,
You guys have made this, okay? This is not us.
first of all, cup noodles aren't supposed to be sweet.
Oh, but
Second of all,
these
s'mores
are
flavored anything is
s'mores.
not very good.
No, no. Well, you could. They've said it's an ode to summer, and it says it takes the classic fireside treat in a whole new direction.
I mean, I can give them that.
Is that
I
direction down the drain? Is that where the
oh,
direction is?
yeah, I would
Oh,
say so, but it's not my cup of tea.
now the last news story before we have a quick gander at the history of VR, because I thought that would be a good way to end it.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me the last saint?
The Last Saint.
Yeah, when was someone last canonized as a saint?
Uh,
Would you like? Let's just say a ballpark. Would you think it was quite a while ago or quite recently?
I would assume it would be quite a bit ago, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was.
Well, you see, the Vatican has just unveiled this bad boy. Now, this is the first He's nicknamed God's Influencer. He is the first millennial saint.
Who is it?
I
I
don't
mean,
fucking know.
Carlo Acutis. I don't know who that is.
Apparently, he's a teenager who used the early days of the internet to spread the awareness of the Catholic faith.
You know what? That makes sense, I
So he's the
suppose.
first millennial saint.
Huh. Interesting.
But yes, to end it, I thought we'd look at the wacky world of VR in the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
So, what about hand staring competitions?
Can staring competitions?
Yeah, so,
Oh.
yeah. Look at that. 1980s, that.
Oh, wow.
The future is here.
Staring at their hands.
Cool VR pants.
I'd rock those.
The skin type bronze pants.
Yeah.
Under the sea. Of
Under the
course.
sea.
The arcade game uses a stereoscopic headset and some fancy hand. Look at that controller. That's a thick boy.
The new Vive Knuckles just dropped
Jesus, yeah.
in 1991.
What about that though?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Ramona would
I
like
that.
this. This is just how
Yeah.
this is just the ultimate immersion in racing by
Mm,
you actually being on a fucking bike. So
that's pretty
I guess
cool.
it's just super immersion.
I guess so.
I love. Have you seen what it's running on as well?
Let's see. That's
1990s.
90s. They don't give an exact year, so I couldn't say.
Full size motorcycle. You could sit on and drive the major metropolitan area. It worked in conjunction with an innovative new disc that made computers overheat 60% faster. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, look,
Astronaut
NASA.
ice
In
cream.
1985, NASA was all about VR. You know, I mean, they hadn't been sending people to space.
Yeah, I can understand that. VR ski free. I could not imagine.
What? This is 1992. Like, obviously, you know, motorcycle, okay. Maybe I want to ski in the Alps. Like, you can see from the computer on the left what what they're seeing. Do you feel
Yeah.
immersed?
Do you get to get eaten by a yeti in
Yes.
VR? Yeah. Sundress VR. Huh.
Yeah. Why not? But yeah,
Interesting.
just a look back at the history of VR, just some of the weird things. That is honestly the wildest one by far.
Oh yeah, no. I would love to do that.
Yeah, I'd totally be down. But
Mhm.
yes, that is the end of weird news. And honestly, I'm down. I'm down for doing more VR weird news. This was fun.
Yeah.
But thank you, Jackie, for joining me,
Well, thank you for having me.
and thank you everyone for watching. And from me and Jackie, we shall catch you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.